Welcome, Above the Waves podcast.
Sobre las olas. Sobre las.
Because that fool went too fast. Like,
I was excited, bro.
Excited, man.
I DJ at a party, bro. And they're like, you know, when people come in, like the quinceañeras come in, you play a song. Bro, the lady that was reading off names was like, just reading them fast, bro. So you'd throw a song on and then this, like right before the song was over, she's already calling the next one. Like, fuck, didn't give anybody time, you know?
To like fuck around.
That's how you were doing it right now.
My bad.
So you're coming way too fast, bro.
My daughter just turned 15, bro. I'm excited. I'm already drunk by now.
Exactly.
Oh, the dad gave a speech, bro.
Ooh, cried?
No, bro. Shit went for a long time. He was drunk.
Oh.
I thought it was a good speech.
Okay, he kept it.
Well, he didn't write it, bro. So it's like off the cuff drunk. So you already know.
Those are fun. They could go really wrong, though.
Yeah.
The wife was telling me, like, cut his mic.
Cut it.
Yeah,
Someone's like, yo, unplug that shit.
it's wireless. So
Yo!
get in the way of the fucking transmitter.
Yo, let's go take a shot. I gotta go.
Yeah, that's the only reason he'll stop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can take a shot.
He
Yeah.
wipes the tears off quick.
He restarted it.
I don't know. It had something on it. Good though.
So welcome, guys. You're here.
Welcome, episode 23.
23, baby.
Jordan.
MJ.
MJ, my birthday. Good number. Good number. I'm your host, Tone Park. I got Wavy GX to my right. The beautiful Ulysses to my left.
What's up, everybody?
Il J in the back.
Yo.
Yeah.
So today we're going to get into
Jay?
Rihanna's new big news. The song that we want the whole world to hear. Neil Young versus Spotify and Joe Rogan. LA Rams beating on 49ers.
Bang, 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 a gang.
I don't know. I don't think
house?
it was a beat down, but it was a good game.
No.
And L's an L, bro.
It's true.
Take that L.
I agree with dog.
Yeah.
When it all counts like that and you lose,
Yeah.
it's a beatdown, bro.
Rams house, bitches.
And honestly, bro, football is always a beatdown because everyone's
It's violent
fucking
as fuck.
beating each other's asses.
Yeah,
on
honestly.
thing, bro.
No, I mean, it wasn't a blowout. You know,
No, definitely not a blowout. If you didn't watch the game, it wasn't a blowout.
Yeah.
But
Are we gonna get there?
the game was a beating.
Just
By
go
both,
right into it?
both people,
Just go right
both sides are
into it,
beating.
Go right into it. Fuck it. Hose up.
What's up, bitches?
All right. So, LA Rams put a beat down on the Niners. Shout out to my boy Lito. Still love you, baby.
Déjala.
All love, bro. You all wounds heal, scars.
Hey, how do you sleep at night? He doesn't like try to choke you out with that hat on?
I lock all doors, bro.
Hey, do you sleep with that hat on just so he can he can see you?
Please, that shit runs away, bro. If I don't want to hang out with him, I just put it on.
They're not even in the same. They're not even in the same conference, though, right?
No, they are.
Oh, are they?
That's what
Rams and
makes it worse, bro.
Oh, I
They
didn't
already
know
played
that.
each other twice this year.
Yeah, that was the third game, right?
This is the third game this
right.
season.
And Niners won both games.
Week 18, boys.
That's what Rito kept saying yesterday. Week 18.
Yeah.
This is the championship
Ronito
weekend.
was
Bitch.
saying all kinds of shit, bro. Honestly, love to that man, bro. He got his ass beat.
He was wilding out, bro.
So, LA Rams are going to be in the Super Bowl
in LA, baby.
in LA with the greatest LA artists possibly of all time.
Yeah.
Right? You got
That's true.
the Aftermath halftime show. Dr. Dre,
Eminem,
Eminem,
Snoop.
Snoop, Kendrick,
Mary J.
Mary J. Blige. You ever seen anyone?
I think that's it.
There'll probably be a special guest, or two.
50 will probably come out.
The game, maybe.
Maybe.
Those are all wild predictions.
50?
I 50 more than the game. Because
I don't know if they can
Oh,
pay
I guess
50.
I guess
I don't think 50 cares to get paid.
I don't know,
I-
50.
Yeah,
he would
will.
love to be on stage with Dre and him.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would, but damn, 50 on stage? I haven't seen. You know what I mean? I feel like he hasn't done that type of shit in a long time, you know?
He's so far gone now.
He's too
Yeah,
busy,
like
he's too busy trolling.
He's too busy doing other shit.
He's on Power,
I
his
mean.
TV shows,
You know?
movies.
That's a good
But
point.
anyways, yeah, fuck.
It would be fun if we saw him.
Quick little side about the halftime show,
Sure.
right? Jay-Z got a lot of flack for signing with the NFL the time that he did. Because that was still in the middle of like the whole Kaepernick thing. I remember a lot of people were like up in arms, like, how can he be about the culture and about, you know, black people and hip hop and sign with a league that's so racist or whatever the fuck. But if you look at what's happened with the NFL since he signed, bro, this is the first hip hop halftime show in NFL history. You know what I mean? So
real quick, for the people that don't know,
Yeah.
when you say he signed, do you mean like he signed to run the?
Basically what he signed to do, what Rock Nation is signed to do with the NFL is take care of all the entertainment aspects that are connected to the NFL and marketing.
Yeah.
And offshoot programs, like there was like a campaign that they were running about like scholarships and like transportation for inner city kids. Like none of that was there, dog, until Rock Nation signed.
Yeah.
So people were giving him shit for like signing with the NFL. But he's like, bro, I gotta get in the door. If you want me to do something for us,
I'm gonna change.
I'm gonna get in there, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing that kudos to Jay because he's not out here on IG or nothing.
That's actually a great point, bro.
Bro, first, this is the 62nd Super Bowl or 72nd? 62nd. 62nd.
I'm looking at y'all.
It's the 62nd Super Bowl in America where hip hop is the number one genre, bro. And this is the first hip hop halftime, bro. Shout out to
Do you think
Hov.
it's still the number one genre?
Yeah, numbers I think is still give it number one.
It's hip hop right now.
I would say
Doesn't mean we like
I would
it.
say urban.
Urban, yeah.
Urban is probably the number one.
But whatever, you know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah.
So it's sick that we're not gonna get that much into the game, I guess. But the fucking Rams won, if you guys don't know. After losing to the Niners twice.
What? Like those two games though was Beckham with the team?
Yeah.
Oh,
The first game that they lost to the Niners this year was the first game Odell came to the Rams.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they were kind of off and shit, but they still the Niners put a beat down on the Rams that game.
Yeah, he had a fucking good game.
He fucking killed it yesterday. Yeah. This is Monday, by the way, after the game. I mean, it's sick that they won because, yeah, they're fucking in LA. It's an LA halftime show.
There's gonna be parties all over the place, man.
It's gonna be wild, bro.
Yeah, I already saw reports of the LAPD's already stepping up their security, and
I would too, bro.
it's gonna be nuts.
It'd be fucking nuts.
And you know what's sick about the NFL being in your city is that there's a lot of things surrounding the actual game for the 2 weeks. Like from here until game day, there's things that are gonna be happening around the city all the time. Like me and Rorito, when we went for Rorito, my brother had a leukemia when he was 10 and he had to do like a Make-A-Wish and this was to go to the Super Bowl. So we went to the Super Bowl in Dallas and we got there like 5 days before the Super Bowl or something like that. We did a bunch of shit every day. And there's like this thing called the NFL Experience, which is going to be at the convention center, like across the street from crypto. And so there's just parties going on. There's like NFL events. There's just a bunch of shit. So I'm thinking like, yo,
take the week off.
Us as Angelinos gotta not just live our regular life the next 2 weeks. Let's go try to find
go get involved.
Couple events, get involved, bro. It's not gonna be it's not every year. The NFL is in your city, dog.
If we could pop right in the middle of the, you know what I'm saying? Like LA Live, that'd be fire, bro.
That'd be dope, bro.
That'd be fucking dope. So it's sick that the Rams made it.
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay, so because they played the Niners and Niners have such a big, heavy fan base, and so I think they said it was like over 65% of SoFi was full of Niners fans.
Really? 65?
Yeah. Like when they were showing videos of like LA Live and everything, all you seen was just lines and lines of just Niner fans. I didn't know there was that many Niner fans in LA.
Yeah.
Like, disgusting. I haven't seen this many Niner fans since,
I'm glad they lost
since fucking Steve
Young.
Young.
Yeah. That shit trips me out because I'm like, well, if they win, you're going to go to the parade in the Bay? Like, you're from LA, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but you're like, all right, well, I like the team. Yeah, but the team represents the organization. The organization represents that city that they're from.
Yeah.
And you never even been to the Bay. You know what I mean? Or you haven't even been to San Francisco. You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing. Like to be like putting on like a SF flag and you're from LA and you like love LA. It's just a weird thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't represent any Bay
stuff. None of it makes
stuff.
sense to me, so.
Yeah. Anyways.
But it'll be fun to go fucking rock on the parades at the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. Win, yo.
Yeah. Win.
Let's get it, bro.
Hey, you think they could win? Now they're playing against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my follow-up question was...
What's his name? Joe Brrr.
Joe Brrr.
Dude, that guy's he's a stud, bro.
Oh, you'll love
He
this
is,
guy.
but that's my other question is Cincinnati doesn't have a huge fan base.
Yeah.
So will you see a majority of LA?
Yeah, I think you see a majority of LA. But there's also a thing that happens in the Super Bowl where it's like the Super Bowl tickets are so expensive that the regular fan base doesn't go to the Super Bowl because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Maybe 10% of the regular fan base. So it ends up being like rich people, like rich fans, and like people who want to go to have that experience that can afford it. You know,
Mario told me that the nosebleeds were $600 a pop.
Bro, there
more, bro.
There are tickets for the Super Bowl that are $55,000.
Yeah.
Come on,
bro. $55,000.
There's no way the comfort of your home isn't better.
It's fucking crazy, dog.
I mean, if you
It's
got
great.
money to blow, I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
Laundering money, I think.
So it's probably all those like trust fund babies.
Exactly.
Speaking of trust fund babies, do you hear about a new one about to be born? Rihanna, which I wanted to bring this up in previous episodes because there's been rumors about her being pregnant.
Prego, my ego.
And so
Lego.
Rihanna just officially came out. Well, I don't even know if she announced it. She
She's
finally
posted.
came out with all the pictures.
Yeah, but they don't accidentally do photo ops. You know?
Yeah, like how did paparazzi
And
accidentally
the
get-
fits are fire, bro. Come on, bro.
The fit was fire. She had like this.
The pictures are perfect.
What would you call that? She had like
It was
this.
a coat. It was a coat that was like buttoned halfway, open to the top.
But then it had like chains coming
the
down.
chains are just separate and apart.
Yeah, but then it looked to me like she had some like one of them was connected here and hanging down.
Bro, come on.
She was fire.
She's got fucking swag. She's saucy, bro. She just drips, bro. I'm happy. for
Drippy?
her, dog. She's just
Drippy.
She's great.
Drips?
She's nasty, bro. I love her. She's the best.
Well, you know, when
So
we said-
congrats to them or what?
Fuck yeah,
Congrats.
bro. And shout
We
out
should
to
hose up
ASAP.
to that.
Shout out to ASAP, bro.
Shout out to
You know that the thing that
Drake
I'm
is mad crying right now.
Chris Brown too.
Fuck Chris Brown.
I'll fucking
say
find
it one more time for the people in the back. Fuck Chris Brown. Motherfucker don't deserve nothing but an ass whooping from a bunch of men in jail, dog.
with umbrellas.
I mean, he already has 2 kids. I feel like. Well, I don't know if he's
Chris
still
Brown?
with the girls. Yeah.
He not with the girls. Come on, dog. You know he's not.
Maybe they're
Chris
sister,
Brown ain't loyal in that motherfucker.
maybe they're sister wives.
They might be with him, but he's not with them.
That's fucked up.
He's not with them.
Now she's
That's sad,
now he's
bro.
on some R. Kelly shit. Anyways, shout out to Rihanna.
Yeah, let's go back to
yeah, my bad, bro.
don't let Chris Brown hijack Riri's moment right now.
Don't use that fool's name in the same sentence as
Come
Rihanna,
on, bro. Let's reel that back.
Sets me off, bro.
Reel that back in, bro.
But you know, in the beginning of the year, we were talking about what artists we think would have the best years or biggest years, and we had mentioned I think ASAP and Rihanna.
We're not gonna get it. Bro.
We're not getting nothing.
We're not getting
Not
it,
getting
bro.
no music. at all.
Although, bro, we're probably not gonna get
Not
it.
gonna get
but
the music.
hopefully we do on some like, you know how Janae Aiko did her Chilombo thing on
Yeah.
like I'm on my betterment shit, and then Cleo Soul did her like album basically all about her daughter.
Mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Mother, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we get one
That
of
was a
those,
fire
which
album,
I won't
too.
be too happy
a good
about
album.
because that's not really what I want to hear, but fine.
Yeah, I mean, but even ASAP, it's like he can't drop an album before the baby's born because then he has to tour while the baby's just born.
Balvin did it though. Balvin dropped the album right after his kid so much that one of the songs is called Rio, and it's all about his son.
His son named Rio.
His son's name is Rio.
I mean, it's possible,
Something
but
about flowing water.
if I had that type of money, I wouldn't miss the first year of if it's my first
Oh
kid.
hell no, bro.
I'm gonna go.
I personally wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but
You know, I can't speak for them.
That's assuming they haven't been working on it already, and they're just like, we're gonna have this baby, and then send it to mix and master right after.
Yeah.
I mean, cause look, and this is fucked up, but this is what I'm about to say is probably not true, and I don't think that they're this kind of people, but a lot of people use anything for publicity, dog. So right now you're in the public sphere. Like, is it not the best time for you to drop something? I'm just speaking purely fiscal, like we always like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't think they're that kind of people. I'm just saying, like.
Watch they both drop an album tomorrow.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, if they did, I'd be like, I told you.
Do a dual album.
Full album. bro.
Ooh.
that'd be nice.
Now that would be sick, bro. Even if it was for publicity, I think that'd be sick.
It's called ultrasound.
Instead of ultralight beam.
Oh, that'd be great. So with that said, special hose up to Rihanna.
Yeah,
and
congratulations to them. Hopefully, it's a healthy and
What did the
prosperous
Godfather
pregnancy.
thing? Godfather, thank you for this time. I hope your daughter has a child, and I hope he's a masculine child. He does that whole thing. Have you seen that? You've seen it.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Godfather?
Oh yes.
Where he
That's
like,
what you're talking-
what's
yes.
his name? The big guy goes in, he's like,
Fuck, I forgot his name.
Forgot his name.
I'll know
something
in
with
about
the
a month.
L. Something with the L.
Hose up.
Something with
How's
the
up to a successful pregnancy and a beautiful life to come.
Amen.
Congratulations, guys. Honestly,
Honestly, bro.
hopefully you guys get back to music someday. But
How fucking drippy is that baby about to be? Bro, he's like,
Pretty Flacco.
bro, like he's like an icon, dog.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
all I saw was
Dale.
they're gonna have the prettiest babies. Like, that's just all the girls.
It's gonna
are
be
just saying
true, bro.
on Twitter and Instagram.
ASAP is good looking, bro.
Until Tony has babies,
Right.
Exactly.
and then the jury's out. You know what I mean?
They're gonna have to duel it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make
Lightsabers.
mine one of those like model babies, you know, just make money off it.
That would be
That's my meal ticket right there, bro.
It's perfect that you called it.
I was gonna say we should compare all the like celebrity babies, but that's fucked up, huh?
No, that's still
bad.
fucked up. It's a little fucked
No,
up.
my bad, bro.
No, it was a fun take.
I have no taste sometimes.
You're tasteless, bro.
Tasteless joke. My bad.
I'll let you. I'll give you a chance.
Some have dad jokes, some have tasteless jokes.
I have both.
I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
What is one song you would want the whole world to
thank
hear
you.
at
Yeah.
once?
So I did think about this one. I texted them because I forgot what the song was, but it's great. Feels Like Summer, Childish Gambino.
That's a nice choice.
Yeah,
Is it about like global warming?
It is about global warming. It's about climate change.
Yeah.
But very
but
like
it feels so nice.
you don't even have to know that to like the song.
I never knew that's what it was, and then I think
That's what I told you.
Was it you?
It's
Yeah.
a video,
Yeah,
it's
no, I
a
was like-
video, right?
No, I listened to the lyrics. No, I heard the song.
Oh, you deduced that.
Listen to it and tell me what it's about.
I didn't know it was about global warming.
It is.
I just listened to the chorus and feels like summer. I'm like, oh, this song's hot. Like,
Oh, it feels great, bro. Because
No, it feels great.
When it feels like summer. You're like,
That's similar to why I chose the song that I chose
Okay, then
because it
say it.
feels good, but it's like really. You can just
say it, bro.
mercy, mercy
Just
me.
say it already.
Oh yeah.
Mercy, mercy me, Marvin Gaye.
Ah, it's great.
Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be. Oh. Just feels good, but he's also telling you like, let's get better, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're on par here.
We're kind of on par
Okay, let's
for
see
sure.
what Tony.
Tony's gonna go off.
ruins it.
Gonna go left. my way.
I was actually. This is my.
Think about this. If you don't have one,
Sextasy.
think
by
about this right now.
Cypress.
You got one?
I mean,
Let 'em
there's a
think,
number-
bro.
Let 'em
there's a
think,
number-
let 'em think.
there's a
Tell us.
number of them I can pick, but I'll pick. Have
Just pluck one because it would be a different one next week for me too. You know.
Yeah, me too.
So go ahead, Tony.
Savage Anthem. No, I'm kidding.
It's terrible.
Probably my favorite song of all time. It just helps me get through when I'm fucked up. Is Three Little Birds, Bob Marley.
That's a good track.
Three little birds sit by my doorstep,
Like I like that
singing
song.
sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying this is my message to you. Yeah,
That's good.
Very good.
Don't worry.
Give me your best one. Best EDM track with the hottest hook.
I wasn't even thinking EDM.
Ooh.
Everything.
I was thinking.
Panchero?
It's a tough one,
I
bro.
was gonna say like a Christian song, but I think
Fuck, just say it then.
no. But
Come
I
on,
can't
get in
think
your
of the
bag.
name of it. But
Hurricane.
Sing it,
Sing
Pops.
it.
Hurricane, Kanye West, and The Weeknd.
No, not like that.
Singing
I think-
we gonna be okay. Dawn
I
is
was gonna
bright
say
for
like
me.
what is that called? Their Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Oh,
Californication?
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
really? Californication.
That's a
really?
great track.
Yes.
I thought you were thinking about the other one. That is a great
Wait,
talk.
what's the
The other one, he goes,
sing it? Yeah, sing it because I lost my mind right
Motherfucker
now. I
can't
had
sing
it
it.
and it.
press pause really quick. Press pause on
No,
that shit.
Pause or you want me to just play
No,
the song?
pause it really quick.
Okay.
I think it's Under the Bridge. When he's talking about I can't even think about it because Californication's in my head.
All right, Under the
Yeah,
Bridge
it's
is your
like
top song.
Californication. It's-
Play it. Is it this one?
Yeah.
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 Under the Bridge. My companion.
Oh, this was on MTV, bro. I remember this track.
Yeah, me too.
It was on MTV
she
videos.
knows
You-
who I am.
It's just like a cool vibe. You know what I mean? Like
She
the,
sees I could,
yeah.
like I did that day, and take me to the place I know.
Take
Take me all the way. Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah.
I love
You
that
might
song.
have killed it with that one, bro.
I love that song. Red Hot Chili Peppers might be my favorite band of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I like a lot of bands,
I
but
never got into rock, bro, so it was always like tough for me. But
Yeah.
I watched the MTV videos, like when they went from hip hop to started doing rock.
Yeah.
I was still watching, you know.
yeah,
I wasn't feeling it as much, but like I would watch it. So I watched like the White Paper, all those bands.
Yeah,
White Stripes.
Yeah, White Stripes. But
Close
didn't
enough.
they have a song
Yeah.
called Paper Something? Anyways,
yeah.
or that Hey There Delilah.
Yeah.
I was still watching at that time, bro. So I was like, damn, white people are
like
wild,
Good Charlotte
dog.
and shit like that.
You know?
Tony's pretty wild, right?
Like I'm saying, like damn, like
Fucking white people are wild. Clip that.
well, think this, bro. Like it's like this Latino kid, bro. Like parents only speak Spanish. Really, my dad's got broken English, dog. This fool only listens to Spanish music, and I'm watching these fucking white people like sing these like, "Hey there, Delilah, can you not in New York City?" Like fuck.
This was crazy.
Oh, dog,
bro.
You know what I mean? It was different for me, bro, from what I
Yeah,
grew
yeah.
up in. So I was like,
Culture shock.
Yeah, it was kind of like
It's just
that.
a trip.
And
It's
I was
a
like,
trip.
where's the hip hop, fool? You know, like this shit used to have like MTV Raps, and I'm over here like not watching none of that no more. So
Now I'm seeing fucking
I'm letting you guys into
Carson
my-
Daly here.
Wait, what's the name of the song again?
Under the Bridge.
Bridge.
That's right. That's Under the Bridge. Yeah, not Californication. But
That's a great song too.
I love
Yeah.
Californication too.
Yeah, but
bro.
that's the one. I
This
was
is the
thinking
one
of.
though.
Yeah.
You know, he wrote this song after like when he hit rock bottom with his drug addiction. And he was
that's
talking.
another crazy part about rock. A lot of those fools went through like a lot of drug addiction.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that rockstar
What's the
lifestyle was
man?
like real shit, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
What's that movie that Machine Gun Kelly was in?
I'm not sure.
Was it about us? Was it about an artist or something?
It was like a band. They're just like
Was it
Motley
Nirvana?
Crue.
Oh, my
The
Oh.
Motley Crue movie.
Yeah, that was pretty
Damn, I haven't
crazy.
seen that
You have
shit.
to check. You have to check. I don't
It's
watch
on
movies, but that
Netflix?
one's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ASAP, stupid. Steve-O from Jackass, which Jackass is coming out soon. I'm
Oh
excited.
yeah,
Friday.
Jack Fast
Next
Friday.
Friday.
Steve-O from Jackass.
Forever?
Did you guys ever hear
This
this?
Friday.
I don't know why, bro. I went through this moment where I was like constantly watching Steve-O things. I really like enjoyed him as a person and because of his whole like fall with drugs, dog. And
Yeah,
how he like
yeah.
made that comeback.
Yeah.
He talks about at the age of like 12 or 14, one of the two or somewhere in between, how he like loved Motley Crue. So he like called all the venues that they were performing in his city. And he like got in contact with the actual band.
Artist, yeah.
And they invited him out, bro. So there's pictures of him partying in the back with Motley Crue as like a 14
Hey,
year
they're
old.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
You have to watch that. You have to watch it, bro. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, you know that's also that it's reasonable to go down a rabbit hole of Steve-O
He's
because
such a character,
he has a very unique life.
Yes, bro.
Like I don't think you can find another person who's had his life.
You know what I want to know? You know
Even
why-
that little detail.
You know why I like Steve-O, bro? Because he's wild, but he's unapologetically him.
He's just honest.
He's just always dead honest. Like, fuck
Yeah.
it, I did those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking smoked fucking crack cocaine with fucking Mike Tyson in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Bro, he has this story that he says that him and Mike Tyson, he walks into a house with Mike Tyson and he fucking has 2 bags of coke, 2 8 balls, bro, in 2 pockets, bro. One in each pocket.
Yeah.
He walks in, he sees Mike Tyson, shakes his hand like, yo, Mike. He's like, you want to do some coke? He's like, yeah, bro. They go into a bathroom, expensive bathroom, bro. He says like it's like one of these lavish
nice,
bathrooms
yeah,
in
yeah.
Mike Tyson's
Like
house.
Toilet.
marble toilets.
Yeah, bro. And he says that Mike Tyson's like, you got a cigarette? Gives him an 8 ball, gives him a cigarette. Mike Tyson like rolls all the tobacco out of it.
Yeah.
And just fucking breaks a bunch of coke down on the table, bro, and starts scooping it into the cigarette, bro, and just lights the fucking cigarette up. Starts smoking coke, like smoking.
That's fucking
I didn't know
crazy.
I didn't know
you could
I
do
started
that.
to look it up. I was like, can you do that? Like, does that
like,
get
can
you
you?
high?
And you can?
How much can I smoke?
Mike Tyson did it, bro. Yeah, you know what? I know you could do it. I know you could do it.
You want to smoke some coke?
You want to smoke the coke, Steve-O? Bro, so like that's what I mean about Steve-O. Like he's just honest, bro, about everything.
Yeah, he
He's not
live-
trying to hide. He's not trying to be liked by everybody. He's just trying to be him, dog. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
operating in the world. He's like vegan. He doesn't give a fuck, dog. He fucking goes up and puts fuck SeaWorld on the fucking sign, bro.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
guy's a fucking maniac. I love him,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out
I-
to Steve-O, bro.
I subscribe to his shit. If you don't fucking subscribe because it's entertaining.
It's in the van, right?
Yeah, that's his podcast.
Yeah.
No, his podcast is good.
Yeah.
He's good, bro. He's interesting. And he's really smart, dog.
Yeah.
You know, extremely smart guy.
It's true.
Yeah, he's much more intellectual than his actions.
He led on to it, yeah.
That's someone who eats fucking like cow dung.
Yeah.
Leads you on to be. Dog.
Yeah,
Well, and that's another interesting thing. His his desire to be famous was that fucking his conviction was so strong, dog.
He was willing to
That
do
he was
whatever.
willing to do whatever, bro.
yeah. Didn't he went to clown school?
Yeah.
right?
He did go to
That's
clown
right.
school.
That's why he can do all those tricks, yeah. And he didn't make it because he got kicked out of clown school.
Because he's doing too much
Kicked in the
How many
coke.
people you know get kicked out of clown school, bro?
Being too silly.
Because he was because he would not show up.
This guy's the fucking class clown. I can't do
All he wanted to do was fucking breathe fire and he's like he didn't want to like do the rigorous thing that is
actually being a
school, I
clown, yeah.
guess.
yeah.
It's like,
Right,
no
he-
clowning around there.
He has a crazy story. If you guys haven't checked it out, he's told it on Rogan. He's told it on different podcasts. There's a documentary about him coming, the drug addiction one, which is fucking nuts. The
It's
craziest thing I've
inspiring.
ever seen.
It's
he built
crazy, bro.
He built a skate park inside of his apartment.
Yeah.
This guy is nuts.
Yeah.
Bro, that fool was doing
Never, you're not gonna.
hardcore
He's
whippets,
a
bro.
one of one, bro. You're never. gonna
Honestly,
find
bro,
him.
Steve-O is fucking iconic, dog.
He is
I
iconic.
I take my hat off to that man. I want to go see his show. He does like a
He's
stand-up.
a stand-up comedian.
But
now.
he staples his balls to his legs and shit
God
like that, bro.
damn,
Like
son.
it's called the Bucket List Tour, and it's wild, bro.
I'm down to watch
I
it.
don't know if I could see.
Yeah, that's
someone
what.
staple their
Me
nuts
too. I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to
their
see all that blood like live.
But you got to
Squirt
one
you
time.
in the eye.
Hey, fuck.
You're like, I don't know if I
Front
can.
row tickets.
You got hepatitis now and shit.
Get some
Like,
cum in your eye from the thing.
yeah, he does wild shit, bro. He shaved his balls, or he got a bunch of pubes one time and like put them all over his body. He glued them to himself. Like, what are you doing? Just
You
wild.
dressed as
bro.
Chewbacca or something?
Yeah, bro.
Is that where he got the idea of putting the pubes in the guy's face in Jackass 2?
Yeah.
That must be what it is. It's like
Bro,
eating half
Jackass
of it.
Forever is about to be good, bro.
I think this one will be
excited
good.
for that shit.
Shout out to him.
Anyways, my bad for taking the tangent, but shout out to Steve-O, bro. This guy's my fucking, he's a legend, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Steve-O. So we had a new controversy this week. Neil Young sent a message to Spotify saying, if you do not get rid of Joe Rogan's podcast, I want to remove all of my music. So Spotify said, fuck it. Go
We
ahead.
hate to see you go, but
Hate to see you go, but it's $100 million fucking investment right here.
yeah.
Although Spotify did come out and say that they are going to start labeling things as possible misinformation and
Oh, wow.
That's fair enough.
with links to CDC and other health authorities.
Wow.
What is CDC?
Fair enough.
Kind of don't care.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I also read an article that they did lose some value. Like there was some pulling. People did pull.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of it is just political, right? So, I mean, everyone that's against whatever Rogan saying, and that's who took off. Because when I went on Twitter, they had a whole thing called like delete Spotify, and I'm just reading a lot of the comments. Yeah, but like a lot of those comments are not real people.
What do you
Like
mean?
it's like an anime
Bots.
character,
Yeah.
and it's like a just
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
Wait, so
weird
who are
name.
they removing so people understand exactly what's going on?
Neil Young.
Tell the
he's
people who Neil Young
a
is.
classic.
So they're removing Neil Young.
Yeah,
He asked to be removed.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
got you. Okay,
he's
that's
on Amazon Music, which I haven't. I've never.
Who is he though? Tell people.
He's a classic rock and roll star. But
Mhm.
for the life of me, I couldn't think of any of his songs, and I tried to look him up on Spotify, and he's not there. So.
No, with all due respect.
Yeah, with all due respect. So I'm sure if I heard his songs, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know this song.
Yeah.
But
Can't tell you.
I can't tell you anything.
Can't tell you.
But I did see Rogan did put a post out. I don't know if it was yesterday.
I saw it, yeah.
Aubrey Marcus reposted it.
Yeah.
Where he was talking about like it's important to talk about these topics in today's age because everything's getting shut down, and when you talk about certain topics like cloth masks don't work, people are getting taken off of YouTube and other social platforms. But 8 months ago, but now that CDC came out and said cloth masks don't work, or 8 months ago, if you said if you take the vaccine, you could still catch COVID and spread it.
You would have got kicked off
You were
back then.
kicked off, but now that's fact from the CDC.
Yeah.
So it's important to talk about these things that may be considered conspiracy because it gets the conversation going. And he's not talking to just like Joe Schmo. He's talking to actual experts on this stuff. So it is interesting, but
They're not always experts though.
Yeah, given.
But speaking of
Yeah.
misinformation, what Tony is saying though is misleading, right?
Well-
They're not always experts. Sometimes there's MMA friends.
Yeah, sometimes.
What the
But
fuck does an MMA person know about anything, dog? You know.
well, the
Yeah,
thing,
well, I
the
mean,
thing- but-
Granted, what does Rogan know?
well, the thing that he doesn't. But he says it in the video too, and that disclaimer is like, and at the end of the day, guys, too, I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But see what had. But what I'm trying to say is like, look what had to happen for him to say that.
no, but he said that before.
He says that all the time.
Rogan had a clip recently where he's like, "Oh, vaccines don't, they cause myocarditis in 12-year-olds." And there's an expert. He's like, "That's not what it says." He's like, "Yeah, pull up some Google article," and the Google article agreed with the expert. And he's like, "Well, that's not what I heard." You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, I agree with you. He's giving the disclaimer now, but the fact of the matter is, in order to make people listen to you, you have to seem like an authority in something. That's where I think the message is convoluted, right? Because now he's like, Rogan is giving you this appearance that makes people, men, or because I think it's mostly men, dog, feel comfortable or connected because like, oh yeah, I agree with that. And so he's going to talk as if he's on his pedestal. He's not going to tell you, but I don't know shit, so don't listen to me, right? Because that's not the point of his podcast. The point is, listen to me. I have something to say and I know something about it. So I think that's where I think the misinformation comes, where it's like, oh yeah, he's talking to experts. So are they always experts? are they all experts in that field? Are they all virologists?
Not always, but
I think that's the issue. That's the issue I have, where it's like, come on, guys. And I'm speaking in both sides. Like, a lot of people on the other side don't know what the fuck they're talking about either. And everyone's listening to every people who don't know, but it's like you like that person.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true. But on the other side too is like he has people from all sides. Right now he lives in Texas, so there's more like people from like the right conspiracy side that are going on there because he's there. You know what I mean? But when he was here, there's a lot of left, like not even real left leaning, but what is considered the left.
I agree. No,
so
I'm
like
saying that.
he just as much shit that's like super that way he has, and he also has this way. So if you listen enough, you watch enough of his shit, he doesn't have like a hard line angle. And when he does, I mean, it comes out here and there. At the end of the day, it's like a freedom of speech issue.
No, yeah, that's
you know
fine.
what I mean? Where it's like, dude, I can say whatever I want. That doesn't mean I know what the fuck I'm doing. And if you like, you're following.
But is that responsible though?
I don't know, bro. We say a lot of wild shit on here too. I wouldn't want to.
But we obviously don't look like we know what the fuck we're talking about.
Neither does he. He's a fucking bald guy who works for the UFC and is a stand-up comedian. Like, if you're listening to him,
but you're undermining.
No, but you get my point.
I get what you're saying, but you're also undermining. Like, bro, when you're at the top of Spotify, there's this sort of like social duty of like, if you are being marketed as something I should listen to, it's probably because it's something that's not gonna be detrimental to my health. You get what I'm saying? Like these publicly run companies have some social liability of saying, I'm not going to just put out shit that's reckless. Right. And that's why I agree with Spotify not taking Rogan down. Let me clarify. I agree. They should stick to what they did. But I also back Neil Young. If you feel that tight about it, then do what you can do to get your. I agree.
Yeah, he has the freedom to do whatever he wants with his content.
I respect that shit. Like I'm like, dude, that's hardcore, dog. You know?
Yeah.
I agree with Spotify not taking Rogan. Hey, they're here for the stakeholders, my G. They're here to make money. They're not here to make everybody happy.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find out how many monthly listeners Neil Young had.
It didn't matter, bro. There's no way.
No, but
there's
I'm wondering,
no way he's
like,
raking in Rogan numbers, bro.
They said he's averaging around like 11 million an episode. 11 million viewers.
Bro, the man is fucking killing Spotify. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Lee. Like, there is some responsibility in like saying wild like, dog, 11 million people tune in, and you think none of them are thinking Rogan's an idiot, but I'm just here to waste my time.
I think a part of it too, what he's saying too, is that what you think I'm saying is wild shit right now could end up being true. Yeah. And there's shit that is accepted today as truth that is gonna down the line looked at as wild shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
In the past, yeah.
So
sure.
So at the end of the day, let's have conversations. That like, and call me wrong 20 years from now, or call me right 20 years from now. We'll see, dog.
Yeah.
But to just be like, we're gonna accept this right now, and that's it, is also a little skewed too. I think that's
fair.
I think that's irresponsible
No,
too.
that's fair.
That point that he said about the 8 months ago is legit, dog. 8 months ago, bro. If you would have said if we would have said on this shit today that showing up here with a cloth mask was not going to stop nothing, bro, we would have got taken off. And today, only 8 months later, not even a year or 20 years down the line, it's the CDC says that's true. That cloth masks actually don't work.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not arguing that.
A lot of times,
I'm not saying that he shouldn't say it. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, to make it seem like he's only having expert opinions on is wrong.
Oh no, that point is that.
But that's really what's going on. Like, I mean, Tony literally said it. Maybe he misspoke. I'm sure Tony did misspeak.
Well, I mean,
but I'm just saying
that
gets frequently said that way.
Well, yeah, but I think that's not the actual issue. Like, because he doesn't have always experts. It's true, you know, and like.
But that is the actual issue.
Well, no, the issue is the information, whether it comes from an expert or not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And people have issue with it.
If experts are disputing, then experts are disputing. But if an MMA fucking guy is disputing with a fucking scientist, I think there's an issue there.
Okay, so
there's an issue of authority, undoubtedly, in my mind.
Yeah, but so what? It's like what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever.
No, that's fine.
Like, what the fuck does that matter?
That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there is a duty from, like, okay, if I have a privately owned business, right? I'm McDonald's, and you know coffees are always hot. You know that, right? You're not stupid, are you? No, you're not. You know coffees are hot, but you're gonna put the coffee between your legs, squeeze the fucking coffee, and burn your legs, 3rd-degree burn. I'm going to jail. I'm going to court, and I gotta pay you for something that's obvious to everybody.
And now I gotta.
So now what I'm saying is it obvious to everybody? Obviously not. right? Common sense isn't that common anymore. So that's what I'm trying to get at. We're like, I think there is something to be said of like, but I don't know anything. Even when I give advice to anybody, I say, but dog, I've fucked shit up before. So
I think the problem with that though is too is like on the other side of the spectrum, like you got news people saying stuff and not saying that, like, but I don't know either. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying too. And with the thing with this, where Spotify comes in, we're acting as if Spotify knows true information. We're acting as if Spotify has the authority to say what Joe Rogan is saying is factual or not. They don't. Yeah. They're just as stupid as him.
For
you understand what I'm saying? So
for sure.
So the
difference here is that there is at the end of the day, dog. There is expert opinion.
Because you're saying that there's an authority that has to be respected on a topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Spotify's not the authority.
Of course not.
And so
but they have a social obligation to investigate what the authority is. Not to just say, free for all.
No, I think
Jones, come on over.
I think the individual has the authority to find that out.
Right. And so then we're back to my McDonald's example. Yeah.
So it's not Joe Rogan's fault or Spotify.
I'm not saying it's Joe Rogan's fault. I'm just saying that there is some obligation for people to like
individuals.
But for the company, dog, it's like if I let you come in here, bro, and like say something wild to my grandma, like it's my obligation to say, whoa, that's inappropriate, dog. You can't just come and say that kind of shit here.
I know, but because you have a frame of reference that tells you that that's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, now we're gonna get it. Okay.
No.
Go
Listen to what I'm saying. Because we're acting as if that piece of information. Let's just go back to the cloth thing.
Yeah.
We're acting as if that piece of information is known by Spotify to be invalid. Just like you know that I crossed the line with your grandma.
That's fair.
They don't know that, dog, because they're not scientists. And even if they try to verify it, there's gonna be scientists who say, yes, cloth doesn't work, my G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Just because it's not the consensus yet, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's fair.
That's all I'm saying, dog. Nobody really knows.
No, for sure.
And when it comes to science, bro, there's discoveries that happen now that we will not know for years because it takes a consensus.
Yeah, of course.
Which will take years. Like I can't think of one right now, but most things, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Like a lab will discover it today.
Well, like smoking in the hospitals, they thought that was fine, right?
My G, for how long?
Yeah.
And there was one lab that found out that it was. No, dog, people dying.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, we got to send it to Harvard. Now Harvard got to test it.
That's fair. No,
and by the time it's public opinion, bro, so many people died. It's 20 years later.
And that's why I'm not saying like the news has it right either. I'm just trying to say like ultimately, dog, if I have stakeholders, right? I've gone IPO. Everybody has bought my stock. I now have this is like just business 101, dog. I now have an ethical obligation to make sure you're making money.
Yeah.
Like I think then you should now have the best interest of the public, which now owns you. To make the right call.
I'm asserting that you don't. My assertion is that they don't know they don't know what's in the best interest of the public because they don't know the fact.
To your point, like if this is what we've like agreed on now, then it's what we should go with now, dog. It's because. Now, then anybody could just say anything.
But who's we, though?
Nothing's ever true. That's
you know what I'm saying?
But I'm going to what you're saying about the smoking. Like, I'm saying, like, yeah, we all agreed it wasn't that bad. Now we all agree it is bad. Like, okay, well, there was a consensus at some point, right? Like, at some point we all thought it was okay. Then we all thought it wasn't. So, like, there is a general consensus out there. So I'm saying, like, if that's all we can go off based off what your argument of like, well, nobody really knows, then we don't go based on consensus at all?
No, I'm just saying when it comes to opinions, when it comes to like talking about things, just talking. He didn't make a mandate. He didn't make any sort of rules. Like, nothing from there translated to like a direct force of people's behavior. So it's just people talking. So if we're going to curate that in some sort of like, we know the truth, bro, that's a very slippery slope because then we would have just allowed the Catholic Church to say the earth is flat forever.
Sure.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I'm not saying, that's why I'm not saying like, I'm not saying censor Rogan. I'm just saying like, there has to be this disclaimer of this is me talking shit.
I agree.
With my MMA friend.
Yeah, and if I was Spotify and I'm seeing that maybe Joe Rogan's not doing that, I would put a disclaimer.
That's all I'm
saying. This is fools talking shit.
Because look,
you know what I mean? Or whatever.
I've been around younger men who, for A or B reason, look up to me, dog. And sometimes they just listen to what I'm saying and take it for Bible, dog. And it's like, but I could be wrong, dog. And your life isn't mine, bro. And there's all these things that play. And I'm talking about more like this is very specific of like medical advice, which I think is like what really convolutes it. But What I'm saying is there needs to be some disclaimer, dog. And I feel like that a lot of people nowadays, especially probably on the left and the right, are like, they said it, it's got to be true. Like, really?
Or they said it's got to be false.
Or they say it's got to be false. It's like, well, is that really how it rolls? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying about Rogan. Where I'm like, sometimes I'm like, are they always experts? We're going back to where this fucking diverges. When it was like, are they really always experts? Well, I don't feel like they're always experts.
Well, I get my point was it wasn't the MMA people. It was the people he talks about specifically about this, the experts in this field. It wasn't just MMA friends. Because, I mean, I could talk to you about sports, but it's not like we fucking know everything. Right? Yeah. So, but that was my point. But regardless of what it is, whenever you get information, do your own research. Don't fall into the left or right or any political views. Do your own research as your own self. This is your own personal responsibility. You should know coffee's fucking hot. McDonald's doesn't have to get sued for millions and have to put coffee is hot on a fucking cup just because you didn't know and now you're burned and you sue.
Yep.
That's why I honestly lost faith in like common sense, bro. Like I just truly don't think. I think the world is a lot more impressionable than we like led on to.
Well, I think the game of making money is so entrenched into the psyche of the human being today that
Ulysses.
You have to pretend that you don't have common sense in order to get a bag. Oh, like I didn't know it was hot, so I fucking put. I was driving, and it was, so give me a bag. That's what it's about, fair. Dog. Not that you didn't know, bitch. You just want to get some money.
That's fair,
and that's where we're at today.
I didn't know there was hot sauce in this condom.
That's fair.
Oh my god,
that's fair. No, you have a point, bro.
It's just what it is.
With that said,
hose up. I still have faith in humanity, even though I talked all this shit. Right?
And we back. All right, so let's get into music now.
Música.
This is a music podcast.
And culture.
You know, and that was it, bro. We never going back to that shit again.
You heard it.
I hate talking.
We closed it.
Unless we get a lot of views on this one.
Literally
going back to it all the time.
Ago, I decided I was never talking about these things anymore. I was like, fuck them. Fuck everybody. Fuck them all, you know? But Ulysses tempted me, bro. No, I'm just kidding, bro. No, we knew this. We knew the conversation was going to go.
Yeah, of course.
And I think it's funny because I think you and I both knew that conversation was going to go.
And I think... Before. I don't know. You guys had good arguments, and it was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time. A little sparring is fun here. Yeah. Especially when it's the bang, bang, nine gang.
Scheme! If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know.
All right, so did you guys see that new clip? Steve Aoki with Natanael Cano?
Yeah.
Natanael. Nata.
And he's going to Coachella too, huh?
Yeah, he's
performing. Steve Aoki going?
No.
He's not on the. I don't think he's on the set list.
No,
he'll be there though.
Oh, now I understand what you guys meant. Yeah, he is getting him Coachella ready.
Yeah. Okay, Natanael Cano. If you don't know who he is, he's an artist from Mexico, from Sinaloa to be exact. I don't know exactly what town. Probably Culiacan, but I don't know.
His parents.
No.
Okay, just making
I'm from Michoacan, bro. My family's a little more south.
I know, but Mexicans, bro. You know what Mexicans do.
You know how they be.
You know what Mexicans do what they gotta do, bro.
And he basically revolutionized a little bit of Mexican music in this day because
what do they call that?
Corridos
tumbados. So it's a new wave of Mexican music that's kind of.
Hey, real quick, I think the tumbados relates to being high.
High, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I didn't know that.
So it's like it's a slant on.
It's like 420 corridos.
Yeah, it's like corridos with marijuana influence, but the concept's not all marijuana.
It's basically like corridos, like rapping over corridos.
Urbanized corridos.
You know what it is? It's trap corridos.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. And anyways, he basically trailblazed the path for that genre of music, which is taken off in Latin America, not only in Mexico, but in Latin America.
Oh, no, it's big, bro.
Like people on the islands love him, Puerto Rico, DR, from everything that I'm seeing from other podcasts and other people talking about it.
Eladio fucks with
they fuck with it. They like it a lot. So Anuel, they've all tried it. They've all done it a little bit.
Bad Bunny.
Like it's a thing, bro.
It's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Bad Bunny on El Diablo. Yeah, it was the first one.
So there's a little splash moment because he did a collab with Steve Aoki, I guess. They did a little.
Or they teased it.
Or they teased something.
It sounds good.
Sounds like they work together. It sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good.
Sounds good. I feel like it's getting him Coachella ready. Just to get that.
That's
a great move.
It's genius. No, but the observation is great.
I for sure.
I didn't think of that. Like I was thinking to myself,
I didn't think about it either.
Why would you do that? Like, it's totally to give you that one track to blow the fucking
to get the non-Latinos into it.
It's great.
Yeah. And I think it'll bring them crossover appeal, right? Which
I agree.
Yeah,
which she doesn't have yet.
Although to like not rebuttal that, but there's this like real, especially I'll speak to LA. Like, there's this big subculture, bro, of like
Corridos?
you know, millennial, second generation Mexicans like
Love that
going
shit.
back and like wearing the boots, dog, and owning that part of their culture, dog,
Yeah.
which I think is fucking dope.
It's true. It's fire.
So dope.
But I think these young artists like Nata and like Fuerza Regida and these other groups,
HP.
yeah, I think they ushered that because they're similar type kids that are like
Yeah, that
or
makes
they're
sense.
influenced by hip hop.
Yeah.
Some of them like Fuerza Regida, some of them are from here. Most of them are from
born
here.
probably.
Born in LA.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they live like us, but they've embraced that part of our musical culture. And they just fuse it with like the shit that we see here as Angelinos and as like second generation American kids. So it kind of like brought those Mexican kids back to that, and it's
It's genius, bro. Because honestly, it's like, okay, I don't know if you guys ever thought this, but when I first started listening to music, like I listened to hip hop, and I was like, damn, but I'm not black.
yeah.
Or like I can't really say the N word like that. Like I can't just.
Yeah.
My dad kind of frowned upon it. Like, why you listen to this kind of music, you know? But then like I'm not super paisa either, bro. Right? Like I wasn't born in Honduras. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
was born in this country, and like you're trying to navigate your world, dog.
It's an interesting place.
I think it's an interesting thing for them to like have meshed these two worlds and like just made it their own, bro. I just think
it's
dope,
literally
bro.
it's
dope.
It's literally an evolution of culture, and it's like
Yeah.
a new culture.
And it's not
which-
gangster rap.
It's not gangster rap.
That's the other part that's crazy.
But he talks a lot about.
Yeah, like
Shit, though.
it's gangster
Well, I
rap,
think-
but it's not the traditional gangster
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
It's like over oldies and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
lowriders.
Yeah.
Like it's not that.
Yeah, and I think maybe we have to cut this. I don't know, but I think corridos, especially if they're from Mexico, they just can't get away from that
Oh,
like
no.
cartel
Yeah.
slant. Like
People hated the corridos tumbados for a while. They thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
inauthentic.
yeah,
To the
but there is. I'll just stop talking.
Just say it, bro. Like,
No.
we'll cut it if we have
The
to.
new generation is adopting
You're not
it.
trying to get popped.
I don't know. Like Nata he has a line on the song with Eladio and Ovi. I forget the exact line, but he said like, "I'm not from that life, but I'm connected." Like, but I report or some sort of shit where he's like, I'm not
there, but I'm there.
I don't hold the guns, bro, but there's people in my life that are in that life.
Got it.
Yeah,
You know?
He did say, I did watch an interview with him where he's talking about how, like growing up, like his big homies didn't want him a part of that life,
Yeah.
but he always knew all the homies.
Yeah.
So he took their stories and made music out of it, and they all loved that. They're like, yeah, just keep doing that. Just don't be a part of this life.
Well, and that's like such a true. That's so true to the corridos. I feel because that's kind of what all those like corridos, like the originals, like none of them were actually like part of it, but they were all singing
Telling the
for
stories,
carteles, you know, like telling
Yeah.
their stories. So it was always like, I'm not really a part of it, but I'm here telling the story of it because I'm.
That's why I'm saying like it's hard to really to fully separate corridos from that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Although, like you said, it isn't gangster rap, especially the ones that are from here.
Yeah.
They say some wild shit a little bit, but not really like they're really out here gangbanging or killing
No,
anybody,
no.
nothing like that. It's not really like that.
They never go that far.
They never go that far. The Mexican ones, the ones from Mexico,
wild, bro.
they have a little more ties to that because it's more a part of what that was all about in the first place. You know,
Definitely.
like, even the fucking Tigres del Norte have a song about moving coke to Chicago and shit. It's literally their biggest
in
song.
a red car, no?
Yeah.
So I just remember it's a red car.
Don't do a red car. It stands
It's
out like a
obvious,
motherfucker.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do a little like a black car or a white car.
Or white
Do
or
one of those
gray.
like
Yeah.
ugly like Toyota blue cars where it's like just so like
That fucking that like 80s teal.
you know what I'm saying? It's like just so,
They have
it's so disarming.
Corollas,
bro.
like-
there's nothing in this car. Let it go. It's probably some old lady with a fucking
Yeah.
wears a fucking visor.
Yeah, so, so hopefully when the full song comes out, it sounds great so far. So hopefully it
I didn't hear a lot of like corrido sound. in it, though.
No,
It
no,
sounded
that
like
was-
mostly
it's
house.
very subtle in the background. You can kind of hear it.
There's probably like strings
I hope
in
there's
it,
a breakdown.
Yeah.
where you get to some
Yeah.
hardcore strings.
That
Yeah.
one
It
here-
just fucking comes back in with the bass again. That
That
would
would
be
be sick.
hard.
That would be
Exactly.
sick.
That would be hard.
So new single, Sabrina Claudio, also Latino, put on repeat.
Put me on repeat or put on repeat.
Let's just put on repeat. I
I think
think
it's put on repeat.
I like it, bro.
I like it too.
I like it.
Like it too. She's in her lane.
She's back.
She's back.
I love the way, like to me, she's never sound poppy. Like her style never seemed like it would ever go pop. But this feels like it's still her style, but it's on that line.
It's a little more. It's more little more far reaching.
Yeah, it's like I can hear this one on the radio. I don't know if I've ever heard it. I don't listen to the radio, but I've never heard her music on the radio.
Yeah.
Her following is more like cult following. It's like word of mouth, you know.
Yeah.
But I heard this and I was like, this sounds really,
This
really
can
good.
translate, yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I don't know that I would hear it on the radio. I maybe, but I did like it, bro. Because compared to her last, I talked shit on this podcast before about how I think like her last shit didn't hit.
Yeah.
But this one to me sounds more true. It sounds like she thought about it more. You know, it doesn't sound like kind of monotone the way through. It's kind of like it's varied. It sounds like it was well thought out. So I give this a 3 because I haven't listened to it many times. But it's good R&B.
Yeah, 3 waves for me too.
Yeah, it's good R&B.
I give it a 3. I would give it a 4 based off the video just because that shit with the headpiece.
I didn't watch the video.
I just saw her the image of her with the
headpiece?
But I didn't see the
It's
video.
fucking fire.
The headpiece is fire. You saw it?
Yeah.
No.
It's like a halo type, like a.
It's sick.
It's sick,
I'll
bro.
show you on the break right now. That said, hose up.
Hose up.
Goes up.
Thanks, Sabrina, for coming back.
Give us a good album now.
All right, so new music. Long-awaited album I've been waiting for. Silvana Estrada, Marchita.
That was good, bro.
How do we like this? How many waves?
Damn, you know, I got it. I went first already. Can someone else go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Please.
I'll give it 3 waves. I
hate that we're always on par together.
I feel like it's because our
Give it different.
I know.
because our souls are tied together, bro. Come on, you know
Let
that.
me fall in love more
Human
than that.
centipede.
Don't lead me on.
Centipads.
Centipads.
I feel like each song individually, like if I were just to hear these spread out throughout years, I'd be like, great. But as an album, it feels the same throughout, so it makes it stay.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, it feels a little
3.
mudane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great, right? It's great writing.
I like to argue with you sometimes because then I know
'Cause
like
we're not-
we have makeup oral sex.
Yeah. So
Even that's wrong.
Makeup
Makeup
oral
mental sex. Oral sex is still a thing.
that too. Though.
I've had.
Mental oral sex.
So yeah, that's basically what I have to say about
That's it. That's the one.
That's basically what I have to say about it. If you've
I feel the same way about it. I honestly feel the same way about it. But
If-
it wasn't varied enough.
if you've heard Silvana Estrada before and you've liked her singles, you'll like all like all the songs on here.
Yes.
But as an album, I feel like it needed some more variation for it to be like a good album.
I'm gonna go watch her live still.
I would still watch her and
Yeah.
for sure.
But I do think the album it just kind of missed a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you going to cry to Tristeza?
I'll cry to everything, bro. Like I'm talking shit right now. I'm giving you 3 waves, but like just hearing her voice live, knowing that there's this human being that's like,
I'll fucking-
vocalizing
of
this
course,
shit,
bro.
I'll tear up. But
Of
I
course.
just think the project, I felt like, damn, like, bro, she even like gave it to us at the end of January. It's almost like, damn, you had all of January. Like, you couldn't give me a little variation?
Yeah, I feel like the last 2 weeks have been dead. Like
Yeah.
people came out like right after New Year's,
Yeah.
and then the last 2 weeks it's just been kind of like
I agree.
nothing's really come out heavy outside of some of the people that are on Coachella lineup who try to like drop the week after. I didn't feel much.
I agree.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, again 3, same shit. And then my favorite songs are also like ones I've kind of heard before, and I think Tristeza. I don't even know if I'm saying
That
right.
came out real early.
Yeah, but it held the bar so high that I thought I'd get a couple more of those, and I don't feel like I did. Like
That song is just so poetic.
Real quick before we move off though, also the song that she dropped about about the females, the one that she did, the one that I sent you the video to, where she like sings it to each female. Like, why didn't she put that on this album? One, I want to hear that on Spotify, not on YouTube. Right?
Yeah.
That's like I'm upset about that a little bit. So honestly, when I like looked through the track list,
I think
and
that
didn't
was-
see that. I was a little upset.
I think she did that because that piece was a form of activism.
Got it. No, I'm with you. I get it was a performing art, but I'm just saying like I want to hear that on
Selfishly,
my
I
Spotify
want to
shit.
have it with me when I'm
So
driving.
like, just throw it as a bonus track, or give me a deluxe album and throw it as a bonus track.
We might.
1, 2. Yeah, bro. Tristeza was probably the most notable song, and we got it way too early. Like too good of a single, dog, you know?
Yeah.
Too good of a single.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such
possible
a
to-
it was such a high
give me
high
too good of a
bar.
single,
It was
bro.
such a high bar.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, but you're right. That's actually probably the truest thing you've said all day.
Yeah.
It's possible.
And I
to
don't.
give
Hey,
you-
bro, disclaimer. I don't know shit. I'm
just a guy.
I ain't industry. I'm just a guy with glasses talking shit.
But it is
and drunk. I should disclaim that. You've seen me take
On
shots,
top of
but
all
don't
that.
sue me. I've been taking
Wait,
shots.
is this one mine or that one's?
This is mine.
That's yeah.
How did mine end up?
Anyhow. Just don't fucking hand nothing out. If we're too lazy to do that.
It's possible to put out a single that's too big and then drown the rest of your album to make it seem like it's not.
And it's
good.
really possible to drop one album that's really good and a bunch of shitty albums. That's also very possible.
Oh yeah. Happens all the time. Happens most of the time. I'm gonna put that.
Lightning sometimes does only strike once.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a question about.
Real quick side note. Sorry to know Tony, but to know.
To know? Who's to know? To know.
I want to know Tony.
Have we been drinking or what's going on? What do you call it? I didn't even forgot my point.
What to know said. Hit me with it.
Damn,
Dude,
I fucking forgot that.
It's a slippery slope.
I forgot that shit.
About dropping bad albums, one hit wonders.
Oh, I was just gonna say, how many times have you heard a song from an artist? You're like, God damn, it's fire. And then you go and look at their catalog. Oh, it only hits.
Bro,
it only struck once.
Troye Sivan is to me the one person that I can literally tell you that one track that we like all love is the best track, and the rest of his shit is like, whoa, way off base, bro.
Yeah,
off base by
wait. Who did you say?
Troye Sivan.
Troye Sivan.
Is that how you say it?
Song? What's the song?
Carry Me Home or
Take Me Home.
Take Me Home. Yeah.
Bro, literally, that's...
Isn't it Take Yourself Home?
Take Yourself Home. Literally, that's the person I was thinking about when I said that, because Karina was like,
oh my God,
bro, Karina listened to that song. She was like...
bro, Karina's gonna get jealous. Stop.
She goes...
Stop flirting with me.
She goes, damn, we should listen to more of his music. I'm like, no.
Don't do it.
I'm like, no.
Don't ruin the mystique.
I'm like, trust me, we've all tried it already. This is it.
You know who another one, at least for me, who did the same thing is Coltrane.
That's fair. I think that's a fair point.
I think you added Clutch.
Yeah,
and
that song is fucking great.
I've woken up probably like at least 20 days of my life, and that song Clutch is in my head.
I'll say one that's a little outrageous, but this is my personal opinion. You guys can disagree. Lucky Day doesn't nail it as much as I thought he was.
No, he doesn't. That's not outrageous.
Well, that's the song I want to talk about. Coltrane dropped a song Lucky Day, and I saw it. And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fire."
They don't knock it out the park all the time. Those two.
No, they don't. None of us added it to the playlist.
Yeah, so. I did hear it. I said like,
I listened to it too.
No, I didn't.
It's like, right.
I'm disappointed in Lucky Day though, bro. Even Joe Budden, who was Joe Budden, dog, hyped up Lucky Day. I was still listening to Joe Budden podcast at the time, and he hyped up Lucky Day, and I was like, "Oh, this fool Joe's on some shit." Because I heard the track before I heard Joe Budden's podcast, and I was like, he still got it, bro. Because that song, I forgot it was his hit single that he dropped, like
Rosamo.
It might have been Rosamo. It might have been Rosamo.
Well, he had a couple.
But it might have been Rosamo. After that, though,
that fucking track
hasn't
is fire.
nailed that many where I'm like, oh, fuck. He did the one...
he had Over.
Which was the good. Fucking...
That one was good.
One.
That one was good. That one was good.
I mean, but the sound was iconic.
Yeah, but he had a couple other songs with Now, I think it was, or...
NAO.
He's had a few little features and
Nothing. I was hoping this was Coltrane, and the same thing, I'm riding on Clutch. Right, and he hasn't dropped anything.
He did have that song that I put. I don't know if you guys liked it as much, but Coltrane had that song, "California Love" or "California Dreamin'."
Oh, I like that one.
That song's good.
He said he had other songs, but they weren't as like
Clutch. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't show them to people. It'd be like, oh, check out this artist. Clutch is like, yo, peep this fool.
Yeah. But
then you'd have the Karina experience where he's like, well, let's listen to more of it. You're like. You might not end up loving it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I'll show you later.
Just go down on Spotify to like fans also like and try to find another.
Yeah, go to somewhere. Else.
Go somewhere like in that vibe.
That's true.
So another album, real quick. Christina Aguilera dropped La Fuerza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you rate it?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I went first on the last one. Yeah, tell me to go first.
2. If that, maybe a 1.5. I didn't care for it. I didn't like it. I don't know if she's true to this sound or if she's just jumping on the wave like a lot of artists are doing these days.
Hard one?
Hard one.
Hard one, yeah. She has that one, Para Mis Muchachas, that sounds like a Lady Mermaid in Spanish. Outside of the one, was it Corrido?
La Reina, yeah.
La Reina.
That's a mariachi song.
The mariachi song. Outside of that, I didn't give a fuck about this thing. I tried, even though Ozuna one missed bad.
When doesn't that fool miss, bro?
Fuck, bro.
How do you fall?
It must be tough to be him, dog.
Yeah, but he's still like top 3 most listened.
That's gotta be. That's because of his old shit. Yeah. 1, and that's 2, and 2. It's got to be some industry fuckery shit. I'm gonna put that out there. Put that out
Industry
there.
plant.
That's probably the craziest shit I've
Ozuna's an
ever heard
industry
you
plant.
say ever, bro.
Let's put that out there.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna lay that
Hot
out there.
take.
dog.
This motherfucker just called Ozuna an
Hey,
industry plant.
because fools talk about that all the time, and industry fools talk like artists talk about that all the time, and I'm like, some people gotta be doing it. If some people are saying that,
Yeah.
Osuna's one of them, bro. Gotta be,
Wow, he's on Sony, I think, so it makes sense.
bro. Somebody's buying it.
Honestly, bro,
Somebody's buying a
Odisea,
lot of
bro,
views.
I listened to Odisea the other day on the way to Disneyland with Demi,
Fire, bro.
and we agreed that, bro, that is one of the fucking hottest albums that came out that summer. Like that summer it came out, it fucking made that summer.
Bro, and
The bear?
And low-key,
And
the bear, the first
they all
one.
got bears, but yeah. But we talk a lot about J Balvin being the resurgence of reggaeton. Bro, we have to give some kudos to Ozuna for what he pulled off with that album, bro.
100%, bro. 100%.
That album is
And I'm gonna go a little
Go for
farther
it.
than
Do
you,
it, bro.
you
You said
said.
some outrageous shit already. Go ahead.
You said it's one of the best albums of that summer. I'm gonna go like it's one of the best albums of the last 5 years.
Top 5.
Yeah.
In the urban space, bro, it's one of the greatest albums, dog.
Better
It's fire.
or not better than Por Siempre?
No, not better than Por Siempre.
Okay, but how
Por
close?
Siempre, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. That's
Like,
fair.
please,
No,
bro,
I'm
that album is
I'm
stupid.
setting
That
you
album
up.
is
I'm
dumb.
setting you up. I'm setting you up to give me your top 3
that album
of the
doesn't make
last 5
sense.
years.
In the urban space, with
In the urban
vinyl space.
Urbano
El
space.
Último Tour.
Let's go
Por
Bad Bunny's
Siempre.
catalog real quick, yeah. And then Odisea.
Yeah, I'm telling. But what I'm trying to say is like, in the last 5 years, Odisea
He has
might
one
be
of the hottest-
like right next to Bad Bunny. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's better than any Babin album.
Yes.
Yes. Easy. Odisea,
Yes.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
You play Odisea anywhere, bro, and everyone's like, se preparó,
Se puso linda, su amiga llamaba, salió de rumba, nada le importó.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
One of the hottest hooks you've heard in the
bro.
fucking time of hooks, bro.
Yeah, he was fucking like this.
And then he can't even nail you a fucking feature now.
That is crazy.
That's fucking insane, bro.
So yeah, so going back, bringing it back full circle to what we started, from that to like where he's at right now, like, oh no.
Do you think?
dude.
Do
How do you think
that-
he feels?
Do you think Rao kind of
know
took
if he
his
knows.
heat? Like, do you think like he kind of took that thing? Because when Ozuna came out, his voice was so crazy. Like nothing else was like that. And
That's
and
a fair point,
and
bro.
now
That
everyone-
might be a
It's
good
a fair
point.
point.
Because Rao does sound, his vocals are similar.
And it's a little nice. I want to.
It's nicer.
Yeah.
Rao's just flat out better than him. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Wow, Ulises on his shit.
You think-
Drink some more, dog. Drink some more,
With
bro.
those 2 albums, you think that vice versa?
No, I think right now, yeah.
But is
Because
Odisea better than Odisea?
No.
Okay.
Slow
So,
down,
so
fool.
what are you saying then?
I'm saying
Clarify.
overall, right now, everything that
Lately.
Rao is doing. No, because after Odisea, and then
Was one more after.
Yeah, the one with the black and bear.
The one we had the like, yeah, the next one was okay. And then
next
he
one
just
was
started missing, bro.
yeah. But okay, so I'm taking Odisea's over here, and Rao had 2. Boom, boom. You know,
Okay,
that's what
fair.
I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes total sense.
So
Yeah.
You made your point. Makes total sense. I agree with it.
yeah.
So with that said, just check out these albums. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we're wrong.
What do you think about Ozuna?
We are probably wrong.
We're probably just to let you know, disclaimer, we're probably
We're
wrong.
probably wrong.
We're not experts in this shit.
I'm not an expert in anything.
We're just drunk.
I'm not an expert.
Literally, the only thing I'm expert at is
It's
drinking
being me, dog.
and hangovers. You need a hangover cure, call me.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a
even then,
Coachella
bro.
tip? We should give one.
We don't have time.
Just give one.
Just give
We
a
got a
quick
lot
one.
of
Just a stupid quick one.
Good shoes.
Good, yes, bro. That's a
good
good.
shoes. Good shoes.
Good
Power
Footwear
bank.
is key. Bro.
Yes. With that said,
Yeah, that's true.
Hose up.
Keep grabbing a cup that's empty.